Still got to leave back.
Regardless, we're good.
Good.
So we have at least the tanks have 2 clerics. The knights have paladins and a cleric. Melee have shamans. Casters have their druids. We're good.
Xavier should be Xing up shortly. There he is.
Excellent. That means it would tentatively be a good thing to do Pellucid Grotto next. The Ants event where we do the chain stun.
Do rangers benefit from Enchanter Aura?
Yes.
Yes, very much so. Rangers and druids have a spell that procs mana reiterate 3 times in one cast.
Oh yeah.
I'm still curious whether or not the druid aura that we get in House of Thule stacks with the enchanter aura. It's going to be interesting to see.
Should be able to check the data on Lucy to see if there's a conflict.
I'll set the banner in Underquarry once we have enough people here. We are meeting at Tenkar Everhot. There's the IF banner.
SoA banner down.
Nice.
You guys have a cooler banner than we do. I need to change our banner.
There's one way to fix that.
Don't have banner envy now.
That's the empowered banner. 10K a drop.
Got to make it a dwarf.
Absolutely could.
Plant the banner on a dwarf? What?
Don't take the banner yet. It's not set yet. I think group's getting the thing.
The Wrath of Brath.
Oh yeah.
Sounds like bad breath.
Now, this one, as a reminder, is one that you have to be very cautious once you zone in. Yes, you can zone in by saying the word report, R-E-P-O-R-T, to Tenkar Everhot, but you need to be shrunk, and if you are a pet class, please make sure your pet is on greater hold, or you will trigger the event and we'll have to get the expedition again.
As it always
Please
should be on
set
raids.
a campfire out here before zoning in if possible.
Kanji and Portents made it in.
Set a campfire outside if possible. Because if we fail, we will need to campfire back to reset a banner, because we will be moving the banner inside for stat mods. If you do not set the banner, you might have to, or do not set a campfire, you might have to run. Once that's done, say report, R-E-P-O-R-T, to Tenkar Everhot, and shrink once you're inside.
Canaris, is our campfire down? I'm still in your
Yes.
fellowship, right? Okay. Thank you, sir.
Do not aggro this mob.
Once you're inside and you're shrunk, and you are certain, if you have a pet, that it is on greater hold or pocketed, then we can hug the left wall tight and move into the corner. You must hug the wall when you move up. Left wall into the corner. If anybody aggro's breath, we have to start the event over.
Like
It's
that?
aggro.
And somebody aggro breath with a pet who was not on hold.
And let me just click the task.
Yep.
Watch out for the ads that are going to spawn in about 10 seconds.
Do we need to leave?
Just stay wherever you are. Take no action. Sometimes the ads don't spawn when breath hasn't been aggroed for long. I'm not seeing any sign of ad spawning, so just stay wherever you are. Eventually, it's going to port you back outside. And we'll go ahead and grab another expedition. Do not grab another expedition until everybody has zoned out. It can be buggy if you grab another one while it was inside. I did not see specifically whose pet that was, but I can confirm that it was somebody's pet. When they ran up, their pet was not on greater hold, and Brat's aura summoned the pet to it and caused this to happen.
Got kicked.
Speaking as a mage, your pets should absolutely always be on greater hold during raids.
Yes.
As Beast Lord, I concur.
Absolutely. And yes. But not a big deal. We didn't wipe the raid. Nothing to panic about. Please move back over to Tenkar Everhot once you've zoned back through.
But it was an honest mistake.
Things happen.
I just think it's funny that they always happen right after he says it. Don't do this. Boom, it happens.
Well, mistakes happen. It's unfortunate, but mistakes happen. Nothing to dwell on, nothing to worry about. It'll be a moment before the zone is fully loaded, but once it is, we can, well...
Try again.
It's still not ready. There we go. Now it should be ready. You should be able to say report to Tenkar Everhot, and soon it should let you in. You know what to do, friends.
Make sure your pets are on greater hold and be shrunk and hug the left wall into the corner.
And if you don't have greater hold, pet sit here.
Or suspend minion. Just suspend companion, whatever it's called.
If you don't have pet greater hold by now, you should probably turn on auto grant.
Yes. Occasionally group.
Make sure you hug tight to the left, please.
If you're unsure what you're doing, just stop and ask. It's okay. We'd rather go through this again and drop the instance and all that.
And those of you who have known me for a little while certainly know that I have no problem saying things more than once. Not a problem at all. Simply ask. Happy to help.
Could you repeat that?
I can.
What was that, Lizard? I didn't hear you.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah, I was getting a drink.
I have bronchitis.
Oh my god.
I have bronchitis.
Oh, you people.
What do you mean, you people?
What do you mean, you people?
Oh, we were missing Milo. And Marty.
I think Milo said either won't be here or will be late.
Mm-hmm.
SoA stat banner is down.
Not only is it down, but it's down in the under quarry 19,300.
Damn, that sounds like a Ronco commercial.
Hey, babe, we'll be back to pick you up later. That's right, Mr. Microphone.
That was like 1983 or something.
I don't know, but there
And
was
somebody
cutout shorts.
And that was a different pet this time that Agra named. I did see the name of the pet.
Did we connect?
It might be faster just to make them all summon their pets once they get over here.
Are we doing? Are we okay?
I am honestly not sure. I'm thinking not because the named has somebody on aggro.
So you just have them all unsummon their pets.
I mean, not actually on aggro, but has somebody on target at least. Well, if nothing else,
wait it out. Yeah, just wait it out. See what happens.
If nothing else, we can go over the instructions. So once we can actually do this, we'll understand what to do, because I know not everybody's done this many times. So here's the details. Simply put, we will put one person with two healers, one warrior with two healers, off tanking Breath. Breath is a timed fight, as Breath will move to different locations depending on what sort of time frame it is. After a very short time of Breath maintaining aggro, some ads will spawn right around where you see Lizard Man currently. I'm going into Shizar Illusion. Some ads are going to spawn right around here and hopefully charge the raid.
He's to the west, by the way.
Mm-hmm. If you're near the banners, you should see Lizard Man. But that being said, we need to kill those mobs quickly. Those mobs are all stunnable. Some of them are all rootable. Well, I shouldn't say they are all stunnable. Most of them are stunnable. They are all rootable, and some of them, the white con ones, are mezzable. We need to kill them by order of level, meaning kill any reds first, then any yellows, and then any white cons. Once those are all dead, the raid will move over here. You're welcome to follow me so you can see where I'm talking about. The raid will move over to this general location where Lizardman currently is. And we will have a few pullers picking up the ads as they spawn next round from where the banners are. If we do it right, the ads are not going to charge the named, which will be moving by then. The named will... the tank will stick with the named. We will bring in the ads and kill them once again by order of level, meaning we will kill the reds first, then the yellows, then the whites. The whites are usually mezzable, many are rootable, many are stunnable. Lots of tankage needed. AE stuns would definitely be helpful. Single target stuns are also very helpful. We will also be fielding a third round of ads at this location. We're going to kill them in that order also. Each one of the bosses from these waves is going to drop an item until we have 4 items. There are 3 waves and 4 items. Once the 4th item has dropped, when the raid is ready, Dami will be coordinating a turn-in for 4 people. Once that is turned in, the name powers up dramatically, and we will burn it down to win. Now, by powering up dramatically, I am not joking. This name goes from hitting for 6Ks to well at 20K and strike through. So definitely a serious fight. Use your burns. See Montgomery and otherwise. If it is unlikely, but in the very end, if we have a fire mob, a fire golem spawn at the very end, we will need to hit it with 2 quick cast fire spells in order to despawn it. If we have a pair of ice mobs spawn, we need ice, 2 casts of ice to despawn it. The chromatic ones are for mezzes. And I think that pretty well covers the event. It's really not a complex one. But the things to remember are, of course, the named moves around to multiple different locations. The ads are painful. They hit really hard. So we need to be really supportive of our tankage. It's probably a good idea to take your reses or banner back. Depending on the situation, we'll be calling out whether it's good to banner back if we have too many dying. Just adjust it as we go.
Also, I believe during the fight, if you get banished, you can move west up the trench and to the left to get back out.
Yes, thank you for reminding on that one. Historically, we've had Syncope hanging out with the mob down there. Syncope, you good for doing that again?
Yes.
Excellent. So yeah, if you get banished, if you're all of a sudden in a different location, you might want to run west and then head back toward the raid.
Let's get listlessness on all those tanks.
I'll be putting together a tank list, and we'll be going in just a moment.
If for some reason you get punted all the way to the cooling chamber, swim as fast as you can.
And I believe once Brath is engaged and being tanked, most of us won't be over there, but we can get debuffs on him, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
I have room for 5. If somebody wants to box or something.
We are going to need 2 mostly dedicated healers, not from the same group, to assist in making certain that Milla stays alive. It is actually rather important that Milledwin does not die during this first part.
Does anyone want to MA? Volunteer to MA? Doesn't necessarily have to be.
I can do it.
Thank you, Ned. Don't die now.
I'll be dead in like 2 minutes.
If Nevardian dies, it's kill the red ones, kill the yellow ones, and then kill the white ones.
Truth.
Thank you.
So we kill Mysteria first.
I thought we had an additional cleric. I guess I was wrong.
I can help.
Everyone's getting comfortable not boxing.
And that's okay. That's
Where's
okay.
Skyfall?
We can make it without.
Probably can also have Slade keep a good eye on Maladwin as well, since he doesn't have any tankage in his group.
Good call.
Excuse me, I believe Slade has 2 of the beefiest tanks in his group.
Well, we're missing it Kovian as well, too.
Yeah, Ico's not going to be here. His car broke down on his way turning in his car lot.
Oh.
Uh-oh. All right, so just a quick reminder, Milla, if you would join me a little bit to the north over here. When it's time, I will get a DA and I will charge in first, and then you can pick it up at any point in time. It'll be more likely that when the mob gets closer, I will have Rampage if things go well versus your healer, if that's the case. Obviously, the Rampage won't be locked down while I'm out of range, but when it gets closer, that's when it murders healers anyway. So as soon as you see me on aggro, you're welcome to head on in there. He won't be hitting hard at first, but you won't have as much dedicated healage. So going through your defensives might be beneficial.
Sure.
Not fortitude, obviously, but the others. And yes, we will have killing the ads in highest level to lowest level is important. Let's make sure these stuns are going once the ads spawn, and we'll make this work. Is anybody not ready to get this going?
Skyfall just joined raid. He's not in
Oh,
Discord or
very good.
Probably in the DZ yet.
He's standing right in front of me.
Yes. Okay.
Excellent.
We're the 2 dedicated healers.
Okay, those that are giving out DIs or divine, can you check your target first to see if they have one? I had already DI'd Lizard Man and somebody overrid it. I
Good
wouldn't
call.
really say much, but that's gems that are being used to do that.
Good call. As for dedicated healage, let's say Melite and Slade with some spot heals from anybody else who can possibly throw it that direction. All right. Mel, you ready?
Hang on 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Dami, you should be getting a tell from Melambin.
Nothing yet. Unlock raid just in case. What kind of
I'd
tell
say
is
don't wait on him at this point. Just he'll send you tell.
it? I see I'm logging in.
All right. We good to go?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Lovely. All right. May I have a DA, please? I'll charge in once I see it. All yours. Raid, be ready. Be ready. Facing west.
Tank, step to the front, please.
Facing west. Mob soon. Mob soon. Mob's in.
Get that count.
Stun should be going. Syncope is in the pit, Mez in the mob.
He's not down here yet.
Ah, very good.
It is down.
Nice. Side note, please do not send any pets to Trench Guardian. Do not mess with Trench Guardian. We don't want to deal with that crap. It should be kept Mez, but just in case, that should be on the list and not touched.
Can we get Kid a res?
Good job, everybody. When this dies, we're moving to spot 2. We're moving to location 2. Moving. Please make sure Milledwin has plenty of heals. Mill, once the mob moves, it's going to be moving toward where the raid was. It's going to be moving halfway to the banner. It moves statue to statue throughout the zone when it moves. And everything's on a timer. Absolutely. Let's make sure our tanks are ready to pick up mobs that'll be coming from the banner. They hit very hard They run very quickly, and there are 2 waves. As in, there's one going to come in, and then some spawn later and charge in. Do not let them get to the named.
Mill needs another spot healer, by the way. I'm going to have to cut off and start debuffing mobs.
Let's do it. If you're currently at the banners, please move out quickly.
Move west. Move west. There we go.
Brath is moving.
Uh-oh. Very
Be
good.
ready for ads.
Make sure you shrink.
Hey,
Ads
Core
in
Speller
about
move.
15 seconds.
Come quickly, Core Speller.
Move west, Core.
Mobs are incoming. Here they are.
Oh, he barely
Bring 'em in.
missed.
Need a fresh DI and Mildwood.
Druid wards down, please.
Looks like one of the ads is up by Brath.
That's okay. That one is a weird one.
It's the warden that's hanging out underneath.
More mobs incoming. Stun them, stun them, stun them. Good job, everybody.
Shadow Killer win LD. And Ash.
Uh-oh.
The raid is unlocked, so Kid can add you if I can't.
Awesome job, especially on those stuns.
Looks like they were just booted from World Shadow.
It'll be a few, but those next wave is going to come from a similar location. It will likely be after the named moves, though I'm not certain on that timing. The next time the name moves, it's going to be on the other side of where the raid currently is. Please be ready, position your healers in advance.
Should kill that one there.
Do we have to kill the Warden?
Oh yeah, kill the Warden. Range DPS only. Range DPS only. Thank you for reminding on that. Sending pets is fun, but please don't go try to melee it.
What happens if you melee it?
You get flung.
Okay.
Fresh DI on the Wadman.
Incoming.
Good, good, good. I did not start a timer at the start of this, so apologies for that, but we will just have to take it as it comes.
Have about 1 minute till we move.
Excellent, thank you. Next wave of ad will have 2 that are not stunnable, not mezzable, not anythingable, have to be tanked.
Ooh, Clark.
Well, you got about 20 seconds to slot them in while we're waiting.
As soon as breath moves, make sure that anybody healing is in position. The named is going to move to the opposite side of us. Breath is moving.
Or now.
He's moving. Good, good, good. Watch your positioning. If I recall correctly, we will get ads pretty quickly now.
They spawn in the same spot as the last ones?
Yes.
From what I recall, yes, they do. We just need to pick them up and get them dead. Pick them up, knock them down. Did an awesome job with those stuns last round. There they are.
There they are.
Calling Xavius.
Ouch! Give me a heal. That was kind of close.
Shadow, Nev, Skyfall. You guys want to help me with the turn in?
Yep.
Okay. Once these die, I'll hand them out.
Doing good. Only seeing 2 down currently. So, a reminder on the tank list. Mel, are all your defensives currently down except for Fort?
Yes, I've just been using bracing.
Excellent. So, when we do the turn-in, I'm going to ask you to take it in Fort, and then I'm going to ask us to go through some weapon shields to give us some time to build a little bit up, and then I'm going to ask Dirkland to take it in Fort. And then we'll make our adjustments from there. If necessary, Wolfgar will take it in Fort.
Okay.
This is a extremely difficult part of it. Rangers, what's the weapon shield status? I know Nev said his was down. Canaris and Skyfall still up?
Yes.
Skyfall?
Yeah.
Excellent. Your weapon shield is up?
Yep. Let me go turn this thing in.
Okay. Let's have you be second weapon shield behind Canaris then, okay?
Okay. Sorry, I was dealing with a septic problem.
I respect that, man. Go ahead and do the deed when ready.
Should we move?
Handing in my jam.
What was wrong
Let's
with your
move.
mouth?
Let's move to the named, move to the named, move to the named.
You 3 can hand in. Lizard, let me know when.
Already handed in mine.
Mine's turned in.
Turning in
Miller,
mine.
you ready?
I'm ready.
Excellent. Dami, call it in.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Kill named. Named is going to be moving soon. Let us know when.
Fort's down.
Can Canaris take it? Canaris take it?
Oh, I thought he was moving.
Canaris? Skyfall?
Okay, we'll take it then.
Skyfall got it. Skyfall.
Now he's moving.
Bad timing.
Go figure. Yep, that's why I was waiting.
Sorry, I thought we were doing that after we moved.
He's going to pause for just a moment.
Armor experience running.
Very good.
Dirkland died also, so you might want to move to the next tank. I got no endurance.
Wolfgar, as soon as this thing moves, I want you to take it in Fortitude, please. Wolfgar.
All wards down.
As soon as it moves.
Or before when I die.
He should be moving in a second.
Okay, Wolfgar's got it, I guess.
Named as moving. Volkert, please be ready. Open up the burns. Use all offensive discs, all twin cast, everything you got. Open it up, open it up. Wolfgar and Volkert are going to hold it.
Someone get Wolfgar a wild growth.
Oh, patch him.
Nice job, Wolfgar.
Inflamed.
Ouch! And I died.
Win.
Very nice.
Well done, everybody. Let's res the dead. Very smooth. I'm proud of that win. You should be also.
Chest is unlocked.
Best chest in the west, though it's in the east. Chest is in the east. That was a really good win, everybody.
Check to make sure a bunch of people are still dotted.
It was worth it to watch Refried die.
Probably that 45, 50 per tick dot. I would assume Radiant Cure would remove that.
It does.
I think Malamba needs a res as well if we can get him.
I hit him with 2 heals and it just didn't take.
Yeah, 4,500 a tick is real.
I somehow managed to live. I'm not mad about it.
What's truly amazing is that Tinston didn't die.
Nice. Let's crack open the chest, get some loot so we can move to the next target.
Thanks for picking those up quick. You guys did great.
I was going to ask Craig to ward. I can award.
Reminder that the Purity Ogs are rolling in the window.
Bids on the mask.
So Lizard Man's gonna get full effects from that charm, right?
Right. If you still need a coin of Brel, that's the first tier. That's going to be put to free grab. If you still need a scintillating obsidianite rune, those are going to be put to free grab as well. At this point, I think it's probably safe to put the emblems on free grab.
I see Navardian at 8. Going once. Sunder at 10.
So me having maxed out alcohol tolerance, I'd get almost full effect out of that charm if I wore it?
Correct.
Navardian at 12.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna put the emblems on free grab.
Thank you. If you still need an emblem, go ahead and loot it. Make sure you need it.
That charm is clearly designed for int casters.
Are we bidding on it yet?
No.
Okay.
I have Melite, Mel at 15.
Wait, we're building.
Me light at 15 going once.
No, pass. I can't wear that.
So it's Skyfall at 16, upbidding. Nev at 17.
If you've looted an emblem or a coin, please right-click it. This is necessary.
Nev at 17 going once, going twice. Like check, please. Gretz Nev. Pids on the charm. Let's see, Syncope at 75. Baronet at 80.
They're obviously drunk.
Some drunk casters. Syncope at 90.
So, for those who aren't as familiar with the other detailed stats and min-maxing your character to get the most out of it, the reason why those two int casters are bidding that up so much are not only does that have higher mana on it, with 13 heroic intelligence and wisdom on it, but with other nice heroics, but the additional spell damage and clairvoyance is pretty huge on it. Between all of those components, it definitely is. Although it would be good for anybody, it would especially be good for people who can take advantage of those extra effects.
Yeah, alcoholics.
Mistress at
it's elite.
100. Going once. Going twice. Like check, please.
I mean, it's mostly good because that doesn't ever change
Gretz,
like most charms do.
And of course that.
Like some fluctuate between day and night or whatever.
Bids on the necklace. Let's see, thrombosis is the first 5. Aria as the first 10. Bare feet at 40. Parrot at 60. Syncope at 65. Moland at 70.
Dami, would you also set the Obsidianite runes to free grab?
Bartlett at 75. Bartlett at 75. Going once. Going twice. Like check, please. Gratz Bartlett.
Gratz.
Bids on the earring. Kid at 25. Sunder at 45. Kid at 50. Sunder at 60. Asunder at 60. Going once. Going twice. Like check, please. Grats Asunder.
Please get any missing buffs now.
Bids on the arms. See Milo at 5. Flashpoint at 10.
We have a lot of tanks in need of buffs since they died during that last fight.
Flashpoint at 10 going once. Arya at 15. Flashpoint at 20. Rallis at 25. Flashpoint at 27. Flashpoint at 27 going once. Going twice. Arya at 30. Arya at 30 going once. Going twice. Light check, please. Grats Arya. Bid on the wrist.
Hey Lizard, can I ask how differently that things are going since the alliance started versus before? We can obviously tell a difference on our side because we're doing events that we never did before. Can you guys tell a difference on your side?
Quave at 40.
Absolutely. We are not only beating events like this, but beating it consistently and very simply. We struggled mightily against this, and it was a pain in the pooper. And now you see how easy this went.
Quave at 40. Going once. Going twice. Light check, please. Grats Quave.
Thank you.
That's good to hear. I'm glad to hear that.
Absolutely. And we are all glad to see it.
Bids on the boots or feet or sandals. Highest 2. See Drake as the first 35 and Pummel at 40. See Pummel and Arya at 40. Pummel is the first 40 and Core Speller at 45. Core Speller and Arya. Core Speller and Pummel.
If you're not bidding on this and you've got your buffs, you're welcome to head over to Pellucid Grotto. If you know the way, we are meeting at Kronk Kalas on the west side of Pellucid Grotto. Please don't train.
Pummel and Arya going once. Going twice. Lag check, please. Grats you too.
So let's do an AETL, and then if you know how to get there without getting aggro, go ahead and run it. If you can't, please just wait in the guild hall until the guild can get a banner down.
Bids are done. There's a couple spells and some, what is that, emblem? Coin of Brow, Rotting. They're free grabs, so if you need it, grab it.
Yep, again, if you are not familiar with the run to Kronk Cullis and cannot get there alive, or at least stand a really good chance of it, go ahead and wait for it. I'm confident we'll have plenty of people who can get there. You're also welcome to zone in and ask for a COH.
For the SoA folks, we'll have to run it there, and I'll guide you through if you'll meet me inside Pellucid Grotto, please.
Kid, I'll be there in a minute or two. I can call with all of your guys.
Awesome, thank you.
Lizard, are you buying the thing?
Oh, yeah. I couldn't find it in my bag, so I just bought 3 of them.
Now we know who the sugar daddy is.
Mr. Disorganized Bags.
That's what
You
I've
know
been
there's a tool
saying
for that.
a long time. I know who my sugar daddy is.
We sure do.
Oh, yeah.
Dami, could you do me a favor?
Sure.
When we get Shadow in place, could I have folks put a C in raid and you put them with Shadow for Call of the Hero?
Sure.
Wrong way, Canaris.
Dami, you have aggro.
Yeah, something's not as hard.
Damn it. I hate this.
I am at the quest giver. I can call with people.
Canaris, do you even map, bro?
I do. I was trying not to, you know, occasionally. I like to go from memory.
See, he's a ranger. It's all on his head.
You took a left at the wrong tree.
It's all those hours of running in circles with mobs behind you. You just keep taking lefts.
I already got Kit. Earth
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Dawn
lie.
is called.
Dad bought me a backhoe tractor, so I get home and I'm like,
Went
ooh,
and
new
broke
toy.
shit.
Gotta play with it. Yep, gonna have had to go break shit.
Thrombosis is called.
Keep playing with it, you'll go blind.
That's what they tell me.
It took me this long to realize that you said backhoe. I thought you just said tobacco with a southern accent. Like, a backhoe tractor? I don't use a tractor on backhoe.
The wacky tobacco.
Ah, the devil's lettuce.
Shadow, if you need pearls, I can supply you with some.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Oh, he's got plenty of pearls.
Give out pearl necklaces all the time.
Oh,
if any of
boy.
the clerics need any emeralds, please let Kit know. I'll supply you with some as well. If enchanters need peridot, I have those as well.
Once we have enough IF here to set a banner, we definitely will.
SoA banner is down.
Again, if you are in need or desire of a COH, please just say C in raid chat. We will get you as soon as we can. Again, we are meeting at Kronk Collis in Pellucid Grotto. We do not yet have enough here to set a banner. I'm hoping enough people have run so we don't have to spend another 10k on a banner. Especially since I used my last one and need to buy more.
You know you can move the one that you set down earlier, right?
Only if you have 12 here.
Got it. I see. Okay.
And yeah, I actually didn't learn about the moving of the banner until SOD.
I'm glad to know that you can move a banner because I've been wanting to eat one.
What?
That is exactly the response I was looking for.
Everybody just doesn't like poor Bruce.
Tennyson, I think an affronted what is the exact response you were always looking for.
Thank you.
What?
Thank you.
That was too questioning. It has to be more like clutching your pearls. What?
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, with the question mark in the middle of the two exclamation points. That's right.
All right. We've got 12 in the zone, but they're not all here, so we can't get the banner down. The only thing holding us up from continuing to raid is people being here, so we can drop a banner and get the
Who
rest of
needs
the
a
guild here.
cloth still?
There we go.
Jeff
Thank you to
says I
those.
run my cleric and he zones in.
Thank you to those who were willing to run and make this work. 'Tis appreciated.
Anyone else besides Arme?
Could you overwrite my rank 2 bare feet? Or my rank 3?
All right, you're welcome to say prepared, Prepared, as in past tense of prepare, to Kronk Collis. Please shrink once you're inside.
Said peppered, right?
I did say a word.
I'll get Shami buffs on everybody when we zone in.
Thank you. Please note that the banner is a marker. Please stay on the southwest side of the banner. It's set there for a specific reason. Stay on this side of the banner. And we should all be pretty well stacked up. Please do not stand on the wall. I know it allows you to see a little bit better when you do, but please do not stand up on the wall because if a mob charges you, it's more difficult for us to see it when it comes after you on the wall.
We could stand between the two banners since they're placed appropriately, and that would be the appropriate place for you to stand.
Good call. For our enchanters, I'm going to ask you to stand right at the banner. And for our tanks, I'm going to ask you to stand one step out from the banner. We are going to defend our enchanters. Yes, enchanters, please face south-southwest. When you are casting your stuns, we do not want to push them away. We want to push them in.
I would recommend as we buff the tanks with short-term duration buffs, we also get the enchanters in that mix with reptile listlessness just in case.
Good call. So quick reminder of how this event works. This is also a timed event. We have waves of mobs coming in. They are almost all stunnable. The ones that are not are the chitin guards, chitin guards, whatever you CHITIN is the ones that are not stunnable. The priority mobs, of course, are going to be the, I'm going off of memory here. Which are the explodey ones?
Some kind of bug, right?
Unibeetle?
All right, I'll check my notes. Hold on.
Yeah, it's mutabeetle. It's something mutant.
The one we charm?
Shells.
Yes, there it is. Shell. Thank you. The shell mobs are the explodey ones. We must make sure those are kept stunned, and they are a kill priority. Again, the young mobs are mezzable. Please kill those last. Eventually, we are going to get, on the last wave, we are going to get 3 mutabeetles, 3 named that are currently up. We are going to kite the big ones, and we will call out the charms. The charm jellies, which everybody should be intimately familiar with, are from charming a messenger mob. Our enchanters and bards should be making that a priority when they are not stunning. Which, of course, our enchanters are always stunning.
You sexy devil, you.
But I was referring to the stun spell. This event is simple as kill the waves of mobs coming in, and we will need to kite the final mobs at the end. We can, will, and should be using our knights to kite. I'll be calling in specific mobs and specific charms. Be ready for it. We will need to be a little bit flexible on what that is and what that looks like, because we'll need to make adjustments on the fly. So just be ready to do as is called. We're going to hope to a positive solution to Milo's having left the raid.
Yeah, I got disconnected zoning in.
Understood. It's all those extra bits. We got 64 bits now. I mean, it just clogs up the hamster.
The bit pipe is full.
Yep, that's how technology works.
I think that was Skyfall's problem too.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Welcome back.
It was full. The bit pipe.
Bronchitis.
It's bititis.
I got bronchitis. I knew that was coming.
Well, give Braun back his chitis.
Once our cleric has returned and our stun rotation is ready, we'll get this started.
Can I ask a stupid question? And I think I know the answer.
No such thing.
What's on your mind?
42.
If an enchanter does a 6-second stun, and then a paladin stuns the same mob with a half-second stun, does the stun wear off after the half-second or the full 6?
After the half second.
That's what I thought.
I found that out grouping with it code.
Good question.
That's what I thought happened from my old enchanting days.
Mm-hmm. Whatever the last one that lands on it is what it is.
Does the word is mean?
Oh,
It's
yes,
just-
and it is.
Yeah, it's the same way with like mezzes too. Like you can cast a short duration AE mez and it'll overwrite a single target long-term mez.
Like the way people's 30-minute invis overwrites my permanent no duration invis.
Exactly.
So dumb.
Block it. again, if you're doing short-term buffs, listlessness, reptile, etc., include all the tanks as well as the enchanters, just for extra protection on them. We want to keep them protected.
Fire's going out.
Thank you. Not that I'm trying to call you out, but how's it looking, Milo?
It is not. I get back to the character select screen, I click enter world, and it just sits there.
All right. I am sorry that that is happening to you. At this point, we are going to continue on and hope that you'll be able to join us.
Yeah, that's fine.
That
Keep
group
trying.
has 4 warriors and 1 cleric right now.
Yeah, I'm confident that Dami will be making an adjustment between Group 5 and Group 2. Wink, wink.
Milo will make it back.
Vincent, did you just tell him what to do in raid when he's not in the game?
I'm confident that Dami will.
I mean, I could put Armag there for a time being, I guess.
I think that's what the lizard is asking you to do.
Confident.
It's a very heavy chat going on in the group.
All right, good. We got that resolved, at least for the moment. And when Milo is able to rejoin us, we have a spot for him. Until then, is anybody not ready to get this started?
Hey, Milo, you just got kicked, so
Yeah, probably for like the 3rd time.
just as a FYI.
As a quick reminder, the highest level mobs are priority. The young are last on each wave. The chitin mobs and shell mobs are also priority. Chitin first, shell second.
Words.
Indeed. All right, I'll be triggering the event in just a moment. Please be ready to pick up the mobs. They're going to be coming in real quick.
Everybody good on the stun chain? We didn't roll it, but I think we're all just going to use the same keys, right?
Just to be sure, that was Tinston talking. Xavius, you're good on the stuns?
Yeah, but as long as I'm still number 4 on the stun chain, yep.
Excellent. Syncope, you're good on the stuns?
Yeah, sorry I had to AFK while they were practicing.
No problem. Goncho, you good on the stuns? I'm glad you mentioned it.
I know he has his hotkey and everything set up. Maybe he just stepped away for a minute.
All right, that's all 4 enchanters. Continuing with the trigger text. Be ready, everybody.
Oh,
stuns going.
Lizard is that?
Calling.
Thank you.
Need a res on curve if someone can.
Shadow Killer and Ash got kicked again.
Oh boy.
Need rebuffs on Malab and Lizard and Gert, please.
Raid is unlocked. Do we reset?
Event fail.
Yeah.
We did not pull it. There was a mob out there we did not pull in.
That Ash was in the process of pulling it. I thought it would have aggroed. It should have gotten close enough.
That's all right. We're making adjustments now to the plan to make sure that we're picking those up. Give us just a moment. We'll finish rebuffing those that died, and we'll go again.
And Shaman and Druids, if you could try to get wild growth on as many of the warriors as possible. I know we've got a cooldown on it, but check your tanks and make sure they get wild growth on them at some point. The Knights don't need it because they have Steely Stance.
I resemble that remark and appreciate it very much.
That's what I appreciates about you.
Take about 3% off the top of that one, Tinson.
About 20% cooler.
I'm back in. Can I get a raid invite whenever possible, please?
Now. Sorry, it was locked.
Sad face.
Thank you, Kit.
All right. I think we're mostly ready to get back going. Is anybody not ready to go for round two?
Getting some endurance back.
Okay.
It's too bad those messengers just don't spawn while we're hanging out. That'd be just too damn handy, I guess.
That would be pretty darn smexy. I'm going to go ahead and decline that res because I'm fully buffed. I'll end up needing to get it later.
If you remember.
I probably won't. No, I'll look down and see I'm not at 97% or whatever it is.
Sorry, yeah, that was me. I sometimes call the tanks or the clerics so they have mana or endurance when they come back. It also switches the cooldown between my res stick and the call.
I definitely prefer a call personally.
Again, please make sure you're checking the wild growth on the tanks, please, on the warriors.
All right. Is anybody not ready? It's time to do the deed.
All right, let's not crash this time.
Yeah, that's Crash's job.
As if that, yeah. All right. Triggering the event shortly.
Speaking of, Crashing, can you pull that back set whenever they're up?
Yep.
Thanks.
I normally do, but I just got up and got a drink a second ago.
I have my eyes open now, so I'll keep an eye as well.
Thank you. All right, it's focus time, everybody. Triggering the event now. Incoming. Enchanters, please make sure you're facing southwest.
Oh, no young this time.
You would notice, sicko.
Well, this is awkward.
That went dark.
If you have nukes that push, make sure you're not pushing them out of the enchanter stun circle.
Kink shaming wasn't allowed.
That kink can always be shamed.
Kink shaming is our kink.
All right, let's focus on the event.
That got old real quick.
Good job, everybody. Reset your positioning. If you're an enchanter, please make sure you're at or just behind the banner. Tanks out front. Grab that messenger if possible.
Far east.
Follow the robot for the messenger.
Grab it, Gonch, if you want.
Better hurry up.
One of the enchanters? Any of the enchanters?
Did we get it?
Nope.
Really, people?
10 seconds till the next wave.
Really, people?
Tinson, it's around the corner by the name.
You're
Straight
going to
north,
die if
Tinson.
you're out there. Hope that stun chain's gonna work.
They got it. They got it. It
Get
looks like
back,
they got it.
Tinson.
Incoming.
Go back. Go back. Drake Ecking is down.
Resing.
All right, Tinson, grab the first one. Who's the next chamber to grab the next messenger?
I will.
Okay, hello. I'll let you know when I see one.
Get Draken rebuffed.
Why does Gina pronounce it Drake Necking?
She pronounces things phonetically.
Okay, messenger on east side.
Messenger.
Come to the robot.
Good job, everybody.
All right, that's the second messenger.
Nice. Good job. Reset your position.
All right, that's Tinston and Syncope. Who's next?
Tanks out front. Chanters at the banner. Tanks out front.
There's a messenger, right?
30
it's
seconds
charmed.
until the next wave.
We need another task totem down, please. There should be a task totem northeast of the banner. Mobs will be coming in soon. Thank you.
Any second.
Mobs are up. Let's roll the stuns. More mobs to come in.
Again, watch your push on nukes, please.
Doing great. Next wave starts the oddities. Need to watch for the chitin mobs, watch for any shells, and anything else weird.
Actions for each of those things you just mentioned.
Kill the chitin first, kill the shell second.
Thank you.
Chitin cannot be stunned, so must be tanked.
The young should stay mezzed until everything else is dead, though. Minute and 20 seconds until the next wave.
Nice. Should be getting a messenger soonish, I think.
Nothing yet.
Keep checking those temp buffs on tanks.
Once we get to about 30 seconds left, please reset your position. Tanks out front. Enchanters near the banner facing southwest.
How many waves total? 7?
Yes.
We've got 3 more waves before we get the Magrix.
Mm-hmm. All right, reset your positioning.
30 seconds.
Please make sure you're between the two banners if possible, so they're all coming into the same location. Check your positioning. You should be between the two banners unless you're tanking or
10
a chanter.
seconds.
Mobs are up. Mobs are up. Stun should be rolling.
God, no young.
We're doing hard mode this time. Great job, everybody. Next wave, if I recall correctly, will be the first wave of shells. Shells explode if they are not kept stunned, and they explode for major damage.
This guy's up on the wall.
As a reminder, if you are up on the wall, you might attract ants, because this is how we get ants. Please stay on the ground. That's where we like to keep our ants.
That's messenger up to the east.
Do it, friends.
Minute and 45 to the next wave.
All right, Gotcha's got it. That's 3.
Awesome.
Crashin', you want to get the next one then?
Roger, roger.
Does Xavier's have one yet?
Not yet.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Xavier's. Sorry.
I'm absolutely going to curse us and make sure that we fail this event now by saying, hey, remember when this used to be difficult?
We didn't get to the hard part yet.
What was that?
True. Remember wiping to wave 3?
Not really.
I do.
I know we did.
Chosen not to remember it.
Exactly. We know we did it, just not remembering it.
Keep checking your wild growth on the warriors. Short-term buffs on the tanks, please.
I was drunk that night.
I was stoned that night.
You're stoned every night.
That's the answer I was looking for.
Check your positioning. Make sure if you're an enchanter, you're facing southwest. Tank should be in front of the banner. Enchanter should be near the banner, and everybody else should be between the two banners.
10 seconds.
Between. Check your position.
There's a messenger up, but there's mobs.
Too late. More mobs will be coming in soon, I hope.
There's a shell here. Click on our shell.
Mm-hmm. That'll be the next target.
Skip Tinston.
Should be shorter timer between here and the next wave.
40 seconds. $30 seconds to the next wave. Let's make sure you're shrunk, please, people. Five seconds. Last wave up.
Bring him in, bring him in, bring him in.
There's a messenger up and the back east.
X, if you don't want to go get it, say something. I'll get it.
Yeah, I'm in stun rotation now.
All right.
Yeah, if we have to choose, I'd rather have the stuns.
Let's have druid boards down at this time.
Doing an excellent job, everybody. That was the last wave, yes?
Yeah. 3
Excellent.
minutes and 20 seconds until the next wave with the 3 Magus and Mutabeetles.
Okay, so that being the case, for our Shadow Knights, SK, I'm asking you to take P, Magrix P. Draken King, I'm asking you to take Magrix L, and Q, I'm asking you to take Magrix E as an echo. We will be bringing in the
Messenger up to
mutas.
the east.
Get it. We'll be bringing in the mutas first. The mutas actually hit harder and are more difficult than the real named.
The SKs are kiting.
Yes, that is correct.
Thank you.
You want the mutas charmed right off the bat, right?
I would like 2 of them charmed and 1 of them killed. I'll then ask for 1 of the name to be brought in. We should be able to kill that with mutas as well. Then we'll kill the 2 mutas. That's if things go as planned.
Tinston does not have a charm anymore since he died.
Understood.
I'll get the first one then.
Thank you, Sing.
Keep watching the short-term buffs.
1 minute and 45 seconds.
Can you guys hear me?
What?
Yes.
Do the kiters need a bard?
I'm sure it'd help.
That would be helpful.
Hey, Dirk, I want to move
1 minute.
Blade in there.
Even though I set an ideal kill order, this might change. This is under perfect circumstances when nobody dies and nothing goes wrong. That almost never happens. But in a perfect world, that's what would happen. Keep in mind, most of these are 16k hitters, including the mutas. So serious tankage is preferred. Use Final Stand.
Every warrior, every knight needs to be ready to pick this stuff up if possible. Don't DPS anything you're not supposed to. Don't get them into summoning range. We need to be able to kite them. 10 seconds. Knight should be in position.
Be ready, Shadow Knights. Here we go. Do it.
Quit down.
Do the thing. 1 more needs charmed. There we go. Kill the muta. We need E to be kited.
Switch targets.
We got a tank on us. There we go.
I'm going to bring in E if possible. Oh, it looks like E is coming in. Bring E to raid. E to raid. Kill E. Kill E. E is coming in. We need it killed.
Well, hold those pets. Let it get into raid first. There it is.
Good. Kill E.
L's
Like
here
A
too.
in sports.
L is here too.
Can we kite L?
Landholder kite it if you can.
Get the L out of here.
I will off tank L.
You're gonna do L next?
No, break a muta. Break a muta. Break a muta.
Okay. Bring those pets back.
Right now. Good, kill the muta. Other muta will break soon.
Shaman wards down.
Other muta's breaking soon, kill the other muta. Wait for it, kill the other muta. Break it if possible. Good. Is P being kited? Excellent, thank you. Bring in P, it's at 99. Bring in P and kill P. Bring in P, kill P. Let me off tank L. Do not damage L. Do not damage L. Bring in P, kill P.
Pets are on, it looks like.
Raid kill P. Do not damage L. Big named is next. Big named is next.
Shadow Killer crashed.
That's unfortunate.
Got about 15 seconds for the big one.
Big named will be next. I'll need somebody to pick that up. Who's ready?
There's Dirk one. I'll take it.
Excellent. Thank you, Dirk.
Cleric wards down.
Big name dies before L.
Tonight it will.
Okay.
Big named is going active. Should be active currently. Bring in big named. Bring it in.
You want me
Pull
to
it
bring it in or
before
just-
it resets. Raid kill big named.
Don't get out of range of healing.
Can you unlock the raid?
You should be killing Protaurus, not Leanax.
I'm looking. I'm not sure I see a wild growth on Dirkland.
I know an excellent solution to that.
Is arcane dysfunction a curse?
I believe it's corruption. Thank you. Doing an excellent job, everybody. Well done on taking that name down. Let's kill L to get our to allow us to get the bomb. Smoothest win on this yet. You did an excellent job, everybody.
That was the first time I've seen that event won. I wasn't here the last time you guys did this.
Nice.
Very well done.
Once again, you're here. It goes well.
I'm going to grab the bomb. In order to do the bomb, for in case anybody wants to know, you go over to Cave Knot Wargus. You say bomb. He gives you a barrel. You head over towards the largest of the anthills and place it inside the little cleft there and right-click it. And that will set a short timer to win the event.
Do we get a magnifying glass for these ants?
If only. See, that would be a cool loot.
Does anything happen if you stand next to the bomb?
Yes, you take 20k, I think. 10, 20k damage. I'm going to do that just to see.
Somebody give Lizard a res.
23,400 landed on me.
Can we pour molten aluminum down the ant pile?
That'd be fun.
He's a neat looking pattern, doesn't it?
Thank you for reminding me about the res. Is appreciated. Got my XP back.
Do we all have to put the bomb in, or just one person?
Negative, just one person. I just wanted to communicate just in case anybody else does it when I'm not here. All right, let's crack it open, see what we got. Cultural.
3 shoulders? Wow.
Holy crap.
It's terrible. Close that. Open a new one.
We'll be setting the Coin of Brel and the runes to free grab. Feel free to take them. Just make sure we don't set those shoulders as free grab. Dami, if you are talking, we can't hear you.
Hello?
There you are.
What the hell's going on with my mic?
It was off.
It's magic.
64-bit.
There you go.
All them extra bits are blocking the sound.
And here I was calling the best bids ever.
I'm sure we believe it.
I have Roland at 71.
You had to go 5 points after a certain amount.
Yeah, it's supposed
Oh,
to
yeah.
be 5 after 50.
So it's Armag at 70. Molin, you'd have to bid at 75. Goes by increments of 5 after 50. Otherwise, we'll just nickel and dime ourselves to death.
80
Molin
works
at
too.
80. Armag at 85.
Just in case anybody was not aware, which I think everybody is, but just in case, boxes can bid against mains, but they have to pay double whatever they win.
Molin at 100. What I'm unlocking, what is it? The
The runes and the coins.
Molden at 100, going once, going twice. Blackjack, please. Gratz Molden.
Congrats, Mullen.
Thanks.
Well, that's wrong.
Bids on the tank gear. Wolfgar at 25. So Wolfgar at 25, going once, going twice. Blackjack, please. Gratz Wolfgar. Bids on the shoulders. We'll do the first two. At Pummel at 20, Gerp at 20. See Gerp at 33 and Thurkland at 33. Thurk and Gerp going once, going twice. Blackjack, please. Gratz Thurp. Bids on the third shoulders. Volk at 25. Slade at 33. Pummel at 35. Yeah, Tinston is my wife listening to some TikTok stuff behind me. On the next room over. My office door's open. Pummel at 35, going once, going twice. Blackjack, please. Gratz Pummel.
We also please set the runes for free grab.
That was all feet. Bids on the first set of boots.
I know I said this a couple of times before, but I just want to mention again, I appreciate this alliance because it's allowed our members, and I think it helped out your members as well, to see a lot of these raids and complete them that we wouldn't have done before. So thank you.
It's a great thing for us all.
See Asunder and nope, Bare Feet at 45 and Course Speller at 45. Bare Feet at 45, Barrelith at 50. Bare Feet and Core. Barrelith and Course Speller going once, going twice. Blackjack, please. Gratsu 2. Bids on the Next set. Sunder at 5 and bare feet and gancho. See bare feet as the first 45 and a Sunder as the other one.
Confirm.
Volk and a Sunder. Asunder and Fins at 50. Volk and Drake at 55. Volk and Drake at 55. Going once. Going twice. Like check, please. Congrats, you too.
Congrats, guys.
FYI, course coming back. I hit the wrong key.
At least you didn't hit the donkey.
Donkey. All right, please make sure your items have been looted, especially if you won. Don't loot things if you haven't won. Grab those coin of Brels. If you do, please right-click it. It is necessary for the flagging. The coin of Brels and obsidianite runes are rotting. Take them if you have any use.
What's a Ute?
A Native
Did
American?
he say Utes?
All right, next we are going to go work on the Queen event in Arthacrex. Please head over to Arthacrex.
Good night, Core.
Question, Lizard.
Go ahead.
Can I stay in the instance for that? I mean, not the instance, but for the in case you guys beat it, or are you gonna need to replace me with somebody?
I have your replacement lined up.
All right, then have a good night, y'all.
I would love to have you in there for that, but yeah,
Coverall's
I think,
joining.
yeah, I think we got that spot taken.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I wasn't sure if we had anybody in the wings. All right.
Night,
Good luck,
Anaya.
guys.
Good night, Core.
Night, Core. Night, Anaya.
Good night, guys.
What?
Again, we're heading to Arthacrex and meeting. It's just inside the zone in. Everybody should know where Arthacrex is by now.
How do you get there?
Guild
Carefully.
banner.
You put one foot in front of the other.
Carefully.
If you're running, you can head through Under Quarry for my Shadows of Agnar folks.
Where's that vendor at?
It's by the Kernigir Zone Line. It's the same one you're going to get the agents from. It's right by the Zone Line. It's a little robot thing. You can buy it off of him.
Cool.
Somebody's name is Pickle Jar.
Guess I can't talk about names. I picked mine 20 years ago when I was a Miami Dolphin fan, and yeah.
Oh, Dolphin Fin. Oh.
Fins, yeah. Dolphin, anyways.
You still are a fan, right?
Oh, yeah. I meant, but not hardcore like I was back then. Like, I had the tattoo, and now I just kind of regret all that. I'm just like, eh.
I mean, it's easy
It's
to be
okay.
a fan now.
I'd regret being a Dolphin fan.
We all make bad mistakes in our life.
He just
Yeah.
plays.
Yeah, we're all
But I
playing
just-
EverQuest.
I only picked it because that was my original toon name, and I thought, hey, nostalgia. So
That's the only team in history that went undefeated in a whole year.
yeah, talk to any Miami Dolphin fan, and they won't let you forget it. Sorry.
Tommy, kick the DZ, please.
Yeah.
Again, please head to Arthacrex. That is going to be our next target. We're going to be doing the Queen event. And just in case anybody's not familiar, this is one that we have not yet won. So it is definitely an exciting event. Another quick reminder, this Grogald, the quest NPC does see invis, and you can attack him, so don't. If you have a bad habit like I do of toggling your auto attack on and off to drop your invis, not only do you not need to drop invis, but it's bad taste to attempt to murder the quest NPC.
You say that, but every time I hand in to Victor Snowborn in every Ocean Green Village, he dies right after.
Nice.
You could always do what I did, Lizard, one time.
Oh boy.
I was it TOV? I think it was TOV. I took the quest NPC that everybody had to do for the Ring of Valazek, the earring, the new one.
Mm-hmm.
And I drug it across the zone. I snared it, and I punted it, and then ended up being stuck underneath the world for a week and a half.
What the hell? The one that I did was not nearly that bad, but I effed up the quest NPC in Valdeholm when TSS went live, where it was outside of the room completely because I accidentally aggroed it by toggling attack on and off. And then when I died, it stayed outside for like a week. Nobody could find it, but it wasn't looking.
Well, needless to say, after I did that, they went and made that guy so you couldn't cast spells and stuff on him anymore.
Nice. The keywords to enter, in case you're not inside yet, are ready to go. Ready to go. Please be shrunk. We're going to be moving into the caves soon if you have not yet done so. If you are absolutely certain you know where the Queen prep spot is, you are welcome to move out. Otherwise, I will ask that you go ahead and follow me. I'll be moving in just a little bit. I will be the giant Shizar unshrunk, so you'll be able to follow me in just a moment. Don't go if you don't know where you're going, but go if you do know. I'll be holding here probably another 30 seconds or so.
So guess what? I crashed again, zoning into Bro's Wrist.
No.
Of course you did.
What's wrong with this Wi-Fi? But I don't know.
Should have waited for the banner.
I would have crashed going into the banner instead. So
I guess that makes sense.
He's got that crashing problem.
Into me, babe.
Thank you, Dave Matthews.
Oh, good. I thought it was a Matchbox 20. It is Dave Matthews. Get him confused.
All right. If you're looking for a guide to the Queen area, you're welcome to follow Lizardman. I'm in Shizar Illusion. I'm heading out from the zone in right now. We're going out around the corner. We're going over to the ramp. We're going to go up the ramp and down the tunnel.
oh look, I made it
Down.
back in.
Down another tunnel. Nice. And that leads you into an open area with a pit. Where I am, fall off the edge. Go down to the bottom. At the bottom is where we hold. It's not necessary that we hold right there, but that's a good spot. Arthocrex. We'll be setting a banner inside in just a moment.
Can I move the banner to here?
Yes.
Done.
We can even creep up just a little bit more and move inside the queen room.
Oh, I thought that's where the prep spot was.
I'm going to move the banner back over towards the tunnel entrance a little bit. All right, banner is in the tunnel. I'll click off that Shizar illusion so that I'm not blocking anybody. Is anybody not with the raid that is in zone? Anybody lost? Yes, Milo, it is Grokald.
I don't know who jinxed me, but I think Crashing just crashed again.
Oh boy.
I think it was Milo.
Aptly named.
All right, so as you'll see, for those of you who aren't familiar with this event, there are a bunch of young Klicknar in this room. They will be aggroing us repeatedly, respawning very frequently, and will need to be murdered throughout the event. The big things to remember on this is one, we need to use the pool of Klicknar jelly to keep one aphid charmed at all times. One aphid needs to be kept charmed at all times. We don't need to necessarily keep all aphids charmed, but we need to keep one charmed with jelly at all times. There are 3 different pabulums, Pabulum. If you have the hotkey that says tar enriched, tar dark, tar pure, that will target them. We need to get the pabulums dead. They spawn under the queen every 30 seconds or so. Failure is a problem. We must keep them dead.
How much HP do they have?
About like a regular mob. Not a little less than a regular mob.
Could you tell me those targets again?
Absolutely. I'll type it in raid.
Thank you.
We can even use, if we, just to make things a little bit faster and easier, I agree with the assessment of let's have our casters make a tar pabulum hotkey using the tar enriched, dark, and pure, and just blow them up. That should be sufficient to make them dead so that we can focus on getting the queen while we need it.
Well, the other reason to that one is because it's typically underneath the queen and she AE ramps for full damage, so the melee get squishy.
Good call. The downside to killing the pablums is they have negative effects on the raid. If we don't kill them, they morph into a mob that will kill us. If we do kill them, they AE us, and that kind of sucks, but it's part of the event. You'll be taking damage, or if you are too close to it, if you're within melee range, you will be silenced and unable to melee for, I think it's 3 ticks. You are correct. There are also royal eggs. The royal eggs will need to be killed, otherwise we end up getting mutants from them. Those are other things that we do need to murder. Ultimately, the goal is to get the queen to 75%, then get the queen to 35%, then get the queen dead. As she despawns at those times, we will be fighting young Klicknar throughout. If we use our stuns, that will likely help keep us alive. The queen hits redonkulously hard. We'll need to take that fight very seriously. I'll put out a tank list in just a moment.
Hey, Dami.
Hello.
Do you mind making Kit mark NPC? I'm going to try to mark 1, mark 2, mark 3 on the enriched dark and pure.
All set.
Nice. Good call.
If people want to use the bottom of their extended target list for mark 1, raid mark 1, raid mark 2, raid mark 3, I'll try to do my best to mark them. Don't rely on it since I'm new to this fight, but I shall do my best.
The hotkey worked very well for me the last time we attempted this.
Right, and you only have to put all 3 of them on one key, right?
4. There's 4.
Yeah, I put all 4 of them on with the royal at the bottom.
Roger.
Will multiple spawn at the same time?
Negative,
No,
one at a time.
And it's like every 30 seconds or so.
So there will never be an enriched and a dark up at the same time?
I've
Not
seen
if things go well.
Yeah, I've seen 2 up once just because no one killed the first one.
Got it. Thank you.
So for our MA, no problem. For our MA, the how do I put this? We're not going to use our MA to target the pablums. Killing aphids would probably be useful. We are going to kill Klicknar ads as often as possible, but we will also need to focus some DPS on the queen. I might, for our main assist, I'm going to say aphids will take priority over Klicknar.
Is there a certain percentage we have to stop on the queen?
No, she will debop.
So you could probably just have the necros lay into her, and that'd probably be enough.
Yeah, that would be absolutely great to stack dots on the queen. I'll also pull a couple of additional people. I'll be calling you specifically, but the majority of raid is going to be handling ads, both the Klicknar and the aphids. And again, the aphids we need to keep one aphid charmed at all times.
Who's charming the aphids?
Let's.
Last time we had the Rangers do it, right?
Which I think that's still reasonable because they can still do the rest of their deed on that. I think that'd be a fair thing to do. Just let's have you guys switch off as you're going.
Only concern I have with that is one of the 3 Rangers we have is also the MA.
Then we will exclude that person, or we can have a different MA. I mean, we only need to really keep one charmed at a time.
And the other one's one of the other rangers is healing. So
So should I? Who wants to be MA?
Let's throw it at Fins. Ooh, let's do it. Yeah, Fins this time.
Awesome.
Check
I
those
wasn't
10
listening
buffs,
to
please.
anything.
So you can always set a second assist too, and have
I think I have 2.
I don't know, Shadow
Yeah,
or
Shadow.
something be second assist for the problems.
Y'all gonna make me work? Fuck.
I'm okay with that. All right, so Wolfgar, you are going to be the first tank with Volker 2 is going to be backing him up. I would like, notice I said like, meaning it might not happen, but I would like to have the Queen tanked. If you see where Lizardman is currently moving over towards this wall, I would love to have the Queen tanked over in this general area. Obviously, that's not always possible, but it would certainly be helpful if we had that chance to have Queen tanked in this general area. Wolf, Volkert, Bummel, you guys see that?
Yep.
GURP, we're going to try something different. GURP, I'm going to ask you to /shield Wolfgar. Lizardman will /shield Volkert as needed, and Milledwin will /shield Pummel as needed. Meaning only when they are tanking.
Can I ask a question of Maladwin? Maladwin,
Please.
who do I cast the DS on for shielding?
The person shielding.
So if so not the main tank?
No, the person that's shielding them.
Got it, thank you. The Druid Uber DS does not use up the counters if you cast it on the person shielding. It will just continue to damage them up.
I was not aware of that. That's very good info. So yes, Wolf is going to be first on the tankage. Volkert's backing him up, and then Pummel's backing him up. GURP is going to be /shield on Wolfgar when Wolf is tanking. Lizard will /shield on Volkert when he's tanking. And Mill is going to /shield on Pummel when he's tanking. Obviously, we'll not be able to do that if we need to keep going further down the tank list, but I think that could be beneficial in mitigating some of this damage.
Let's get those 10 buffs. I don't see listlessness out.
Thank you. Does anybody have any questions? Again, stacking dots on the Queen when the Queen is active is important. Please make sure she's maxed out.
Did somebody shrink our banner? Why is our banner so much smaller than theirs?
I
What's
mean,
going
don't
on?
want to
Is that a
compare and
problem for you?
contrast.
A little banner envy.
Probably because it's in a tunnel.
Well, Anaya left, so
Lizard, can I suggest I go before Wolf? I can pop the glyph and final stand and tenacity before and have a paladin DA pull in the queen.
although I'm okay with that, I'm feeling bad about you burning all these glyphs on raids.
Yeah, but I got 66 AAs yesterday. I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
A day's work is worth a night's glory.
I will drink to that.
Fellowship's wonderful things when we go and kill.
That's freaking awesome.
And I have 2 OMMs to claim.
Crap, man. I need to give you my account info. All right. Dami, would you be so kind as to trigger Queen when it's done?
I can trigger. Just let me know when.
Excellent. Is anybody not ready?
When you want to roll stuns, are you going to call for them?
The ads spawn. The ads activate right away. So as soon as the event is triggered, it might be a good idea to roll those stuns.
Roger.
What do I do? I just hell her?
There's
You're gonna hop down off of there. How am I gonna get aggro on her?
there's a 3-minute timer between the ads and the named, and the face the power is the keyword. You can just roll through the text and click it.
She won't go. She ain't gonna go active till 3 minutes in, right? That's the way it
Correct.
works. Okay.
Are we ready?
I believe so. Anybody not ready?
We have a timer so somebody can holler when it gets close.
Sure.
Is the campfire okay for the stun location?
Yes, I would say so. Yeah, that okay. Apparently we started already. Roll the stuns.
Wolfguard's dead.
That was my fault.
Yeah, of course, because we started early. All right,
Let's get
let's
that
do
stun
this.
rotation going.
Tinston's down.
Yep, so
Oh no.
Still here?
I blame Dami.
Yeah, it's my fault. I heard it takes 3 minutes, so I'm like, okay, so I have 3 minutes.
No.
I didn't know the ads.
Until the queen goes live.
That was my fault,
All right,
guys.
we got 5, 6, 7 dead right now. Let's try to get them back up.
I think 3 of your 4 enchanters are dead.
Yeah, that's not a favorable situation at all. We're not doing good. Got about a dozen dead right now.
Some of those are resisting.
Is it possible to get a TL out? If we can get a TL off, go ahead and take it. We'll let you know when to ban her back. Take it.
That was my fault, everyone.
Mistakes happen. Nothing to worry about.
Well, so
If
now
you
that
were-
we've seen the event,
If you were fortunate enough to be able to click out, just go ahead and wait in the guild hall. If you have if you can res, first of all, I would advise if you died to go ahead and summon your corpse now. We can go ahead and res in the lobby. Clerics, thank you for staying in the lobby for a little bit to assist with those reses. It is appreciated.
I also assume we could maybe start a little further back and not everything will add.
That might be possible. Yeah, if we all huddle up by the whatchamacallit, by the tunnel entrance.
Don't take
all the
the
mobs
banner.
No, do not. If everybody huddles by the tunnel entrance for next round, the mobs will be forced to come to that location.
I don't know how many were in there, but I went back. 2 of them resisted.
Question: did we have, since so many enchanters died, did we still have a task totem down?
Yes, we did.
Okay, and it still resisted with a task totem down?
Well, I don't know. She might have get her resist right after I died. I don't know if anyone else dropped one.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking probably happened. The enchanters who had a task totem down probably died, and that's why you got to resist. Because they all should be stunnable.
Tenston, what killed you then?
The guys that we were, they stunned okay, but one of them, as soon as one of them broke, it took me out. Either that or it was that one of them didn't get hit from the first stun, but it was shortly there after my first stun.
This time, what I'm intending to do is I will. Thank you, Gerp. It is safe to banner back in. Go ahead and banner back in. We'll rebuff those who died inside. What I'm intending to do is after that first stun goes off, I will hit my Maelstrom or my AE aggro and pop defensive so that if they are off of stun, they'll hit me and I will die before an enchanter does. Once you've zoned in, which you should be doing, go ahead and reshrink, and let's help those. Let's, if the timer is up, we can probably toss out a few Tranquil Blessing buffs.
Get back if you want to get those buffs.
When you are able, please zone back in, banner back in, reshrink. Buffs will be going out soonish.
Once everyone's in, I'll unity everybody.
Thank you.
Be right back.
Can I ask an enchanter question? It's been a while.
Always.
What's the Tash magic resist reduction from the totem?
78.
And your point blank AE Tash AA. What's the name of it, and what's the reduction?
It's Bite of Tashani. Which casts Bark of Tashani in an AE form. And that is... I don't know what that does.
Do you know the amount it resists, it lowers?
Not without pulling it up the website.
Okay, no worries. Thank you, though.
I thought it's like 100 or something like that.
I think that if you the totem, if we had rank 3, does higher, but I've only got the rank 2 myself, and so my totem only does 78, I believe is what it is. Yeah, 78 for the rank 2.
Okay, thank you for the info. Just curious.
Do any enchanters in the other guild have rank 3 on that?
I thought everybody did who did the what's it called? Showdown at Crystal Core raid is where you got rank 3 from. I think that's what it was from, wasn't it?
I only have rank 2.
Yeah, I have rank 2.
Maybe it was a different raid. Oh no, that's the one where we got the Monterey raid from. Looks like most of the buffs have been done. How's mana looking?
Full.
Yeah, it looks like Bark of Tashani does 102 magic resist. At rank 3.
And as before, for our enchanters, make sure they get the temporary buffs, reptile and listlessness, as well as our tanks. And wild growth on all the warriors. And enchanters, not a bad idea.
So for this round, what we're going to do is huddle up around this campfire back here. Let's not have anybody too much further out than the campfire for when the mobs are brought in. That way, all the mobs have to come into one location, and we can pick them off relatively easily.
Let's
Queen
not
two?
trigger the event early.
Queen, the queen we will be fighting around the corner, like mentioned, but
Okay.
that's 3 minutes after the trigger.
And when we start, somebody can get us a timer that'll help me.
Oh yeah. All right, is anybody not ready to get this going?
Let me know when to go.
All right. Let's start rolling the stuns now, please. And Dami, go.
Starting. We're going.
Make the mobs more edited. Occasional splashes will be helpful too.
Someone call Xavius, please. Just gonna click res on you, Xavier.
Tenston, I can't do that because the totem is a higher level.
Oof.
No problem. Savius, let us know when you're back in, buddy. I'll skip you for now.
All right, just need a bit of mana.
Timer.
More mobs coming. Mobs in.
Refried needs a res.
How's our timer looking?
Minute until the next wave of ads.
Thank you. You should be able to pause stuns for now. Awesome job, everybody. Rangers, do you have aphid jelly?
Nay.
Queen is moving. Queen is moving. Queen is moving.
Didn't even get a chance to click anything before she smacked me.
Yeah, neither did I.
Heals the lizard. Keep lizard up.
Get queen to 75. Well, I am murdered.
Lizard's down.
I've got weapon showing.
Adds in 5 seconds.
There's a royal pebble above that nobody's killing.
Am I still
Druid wards.
focusing on those?
Pablum.
Okay.
Adds are incoming. Enriched up. Assist Shadow Killer.
Stuns to the Clicknar. Can we get the queen to 75?
The stuns aren't catching those mobs way out there.
There's another Pablum up. Assist Shadow Killer.
Dots on the queen. Dots on the queen. Please make sure one aphid is charmed. Good. Raid kill aphids.
Pablum up. Assist Shadow Killer.
Let's get shaman wards down, please.
Yours out.
Good job, everybody.
3 minutes, 30 seconds left on Glyph.
Thank you.
Are we supposed to be creeping out?
Negative. We should be bringing ourselves back towards the banner. Let's bring our happy butts and our sad sacks back to the banner. Still got a few mobs.
Kind of have to creep out to DPS the queen. And to have line of sight on the Pablums, so.
Mm-hmm. That's why I wasn't calling it till now. Doing good, everybody. Stay focused. Everybody's currently alive, and all the ads are down. Volker, you said you're running a glyph?
Yeah, I have 2 minutes and 27 seconds.
Excellent. Volkert's going to be first. Wolf, do you have your fort up?
I'm gonna see. Can I? Let me hit my staunch. I have everything up. So
Nope. Save it. Let's save it. Pummel, you got yours up?
I do not. I got it when you died.
Okay. Gerp, you got yours up?
Negative.
Okay. All mine are down. Milla, yours is up?
I can staunch. I'll have all my stuff.
Milla?
Yes, it's up.
Excellent. Milla's going to be backing up Volkert. Dirklin, how you looking? Excellent. Yours are all up. Good. It's going to be Volkert, then Mill, then Dirk. Queen is up. Queen is up. Queen is up.
Start heals on Volkert now.
Keep Volkert alive. Big heals. Get it to 35. I need lots of dots on Queen. Melee, I need you to help me kill the Clicknar.
We're all over the place.
Melee, help me kill this Clicknar. Please make sure an aphid is charmed.
One is charmed.
Very good.
Cleric wards down.
Lots of dots on Queen, please. Melee, kill an aphid.
Queen's in the raid.
Keep the dots on queen.
No, that's a young queen.
Young
We
queen,
didn't
young
kill
queen.
something.
Young queen, all on young queen right now.
There's another pablum up.
Get the pablum casters. Casters on pablum. Melee on young queen.
Volkert down.
I need another tank. Who's got it? Milla. Milla's got it. Good job. Help me on the aphid. Keep the dots on
Assist
queen.
me, another pablum.
Casters on the pablum. Good. Melee kill the aphid. Melee kill Clicknar.
Well, that one's down.
Dirk, I need you to take the queen. Pablum's up. Pablum's up.
On the queen, got fort.
Healers, please keep Dirklin alive. Raid switch to Royal Defender. Royal Defender. More dots on queen if possible.
Dirklin is dead.
Oh, we just got 80.
Pablum up.
We're really going to need to get that pablum.
Skyfall's got the boss with a weapon shield.
Thank you.
Shadow Killer has the pablum.
Casters kill the pablum. Melee on the
It's dead.
defender. Very good. More melee on queen. Melee on queen.
Weapon shield will be wearing off soon. Nev, are you coming to take it?
My weapon shield's down.
Anybody want to take this thing?
See a
We have
pablum.
it. Casters on pablum.
Can I see have weapon shield?
Yep, trying to get it.
Assist Shadow Killer on the pablum.
Melee on queen. Casters on pablum.
Canaris is on the queen.
Get it to 35.
Skip Xavius in rotation.
If we get it to 35, we have a chance.
Pablum.
Correct.
Assist Shadow
Cast-
Killer on it.
Good. Casters on the pablum.
All right.
I know Brianna and Xavius are charmed.
Who's next?
Do we have anybody with
Canaris is down.
fortitude, weapon shield, anything?
It's on
Got
Nev.
armor of experience going.
Knights,
I
you
don't
got
have any buffs
deflection
though.
too.
I
Miles down.
Pablum up.
Casters on the pablum. Melee on queen.
I'm running back.
Should we banner back?
Armor experience running.
I can't make the judgment call at the moment. Is who can call it?
I've already done it twice.
I'm pretty sure we wait.
I'm thinking that's probably the case, but we should be really close. Yeah, Royal Raider is up. Do not banner back. Do not banner back. Get out if you can. Get out if you can. Do we have a final percent on queen?
41.
41. Thank you. Get out if you can. That was pretty freaking awesome, everybody.
Yeah, Shadow, sorry. I tried getting them marked, but being the healer, I just couldn't target them.
No, it's fine. It's not you. It's just there's so much going on. It is hard to see them because they spawn like under the queen.
Yeah.
I
think
basically
most of
have
us-
to. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I think many of us had never seen that event before, so now I have a much better understanding of the event. So I think if we're gonna do another attempt, I feel much more comfortable now.
Let's go ahead and res up in the lobby, please.
I basically have to keep spam clicking my target between every cast to see if any of them have spawned.
Yeah.
And that's a good practice to have.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that up to you, Shadow, because I can't. With healing, I won't be able to.
No worries.
You did a better job of it anyway.
Well, thankfully, a bunch of people were also calling it out. That helped.
Good night, Crash.
Good night, everyone.
Night Crash.
Night Crash.
Night Crash.
Night Crash.
Night.
What was that old TV show with the big white house where everybody was saying goodnight to each other and turn off their bedroom pins?
Night, John boy.
We don't have to imitate that. We don't have to.
But we can.
Good night,
Mary
Shadow.
Ellen.
Hey, Gerp.
Good night, Shadow.
Good night, Mary Jane.
Is it Hefe tonight?
Nobody's rezzing on the west side.
On my way.
Seriously, though. Night, y'all.
Good night.
Night, Marie.
Good night, Marion.
Okay, I come into Guild Hall and I see 3 of Skyfall's corpse laying here.
What a bug.
He doesn't need those anymore.
Apparently not.
So it's at that point where, unfortunately, I am painfully tired, so I am going to need to call it for myself as well. I know a few people have already logged. I have no problem if you continue and go ahead and give this a go one more time, but I'm thinking this might be a time to call it because a lot more people are logging and I'm freaking done.
Yeah, I think probably a mental reset is a good point. We got a good bit of raid loot tonight. Yeah, it's good. It's good to see the event though.
Good for our first real try to be almost a success.
Yeah, I'm really proud of your success tonight, everybody. That was some really good runs on all 3 of the events that we did. We historically, I mean, this is the first time we've even seen Queen depop.
No, we got her
I
to.
think
We got her down to that last time too.
I don't recall that, but all right.
60 something.
We didn't get her much past that point.
Yeah, okay. So we did. Things went really well for us on this. I think this is an event that we definitely can't win, but I don't believe this is one that we're going to win tonight with everybody logging, Kenny and others logins. So thank you all for being here. This is probably a good time to call it. Let's go ahead and do so.
Let's please do rebus. Yeah. And do we want to have both guilds zone out to the guild lobby and do MGBs out there?
Yeah, it might be a nice thing to do. Buff everybody in the middle. Can be somewhat generous to the other
lag fest.
Not us's.
Thank you, everyone, for being patient and waiting for me to get you rest.
Thank you for residence, Pappy.
Thank you for leading, Lizard Man. Much appreciated.
It's a good time. It's a good time.
And thank you to your officers for handling all the DKP and raid tool, etc.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for thanking us for doing the thankful stuff, and thank you
Thank you to everyone but Tommy.
Thanks, Craig.
I heard he has bronchitis, though.
Bronchitin.
I have bronchitis.
Bronchitin.
Bronchittins. Brown chittin.
LeBron James.
That's what's out in my septic tank.
LeBron James?
Yep.
Jesus.
Oh, you people. I'm out of here. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for being amazing.
Good night.
Night Lizard.
Night Lizard. Unity's coming in.